Syria, a country steeped in history, dates back to 10,000 BC, making it one of the oldest inhabited regions on Earth. This ancient land, nestled in the cradle of civilization, has been a crossroads of cultures, ideas, and empires for thousands of years. From the early Sumerians, who left their footprint on the fertile soil of the Euphrates River, to the mighty Assyrians and Babylonians who built empires that stretched across the ancient Near East, Syria's history is a mosaic of powerful civilizations. Each empire that rose and fell here left its own unique mark. The Greeks brought the Hellenistic culture, dotting the landscape with grand amphitheaters and colonnaded streets. The Romans, with their knack for infrastructure, built roads and aqueducts that stand to this day, a testament to their engineering prowess. As centuries turned into millennia, the Byzantine and Ottoman empires took turns ruling this land, each contributing to the rich tapestry of cultures that is Syria. Byzantine mosaics and Ottoman caravanserais are but a few examples of the architectural legacy they left behind. Yet among Syria's many historical jewels, the ancient city of Palmyra shines the brightest. Known as the Bride of the Desert, Palmyra was a prosperous city on the Silk Road, boasting magnificent temples, colonnades, and tombs. Its unique blend of Greco-Roman and Persian influences captures the essence of Syria's cultural richness and diversity. But Syria's history is not just about empires and grandiose architecture. It's also about the people who have been living, trading, and creating here for thousands of years. The stories of the Syrian people are woven into the fabric of this ancient land, echoing in the wind that sweeps across the desert and resounding in the bustling markets of its cities. So, the sands of Syria whisper tales of millennia, echoing the rise and fall of empires. This ancient land, a living testament to human civilization, invites us all to delve into its rich past, to marvel at its heritage, and to learn from its enduring spirit. The story of Syria is the story of us all, a story that continues to unfold, one day at a time. Did you know that Syria was an integral part of the legendary Silk Road? This ancient trade route, stretching over 4,000 miles from China to the Mediterranean Sea, was not just a path for goods, but also a highway for ideas, cultures, and innovations. Syria served as an essential bridge on this route, connecting the East and the West. Imagine caravans laden with silks from China, spices from India, and precious metals from Persia, all passing through the heart of Syria, exchanging not only goods but stories, philosophies, and artistic expressions. This constant flow of people and ideas transformed Syria into a vibrant cultural hub, a place where different cultures met, mingled, and left their indelible marks. The city of Aleppo was a shining star in this network. Strategically located, Aleppo was a crucial stopover for traders. The city's grand souks, or marketplaces, would buzz with activity. Traders would haggle over prices, share tales from distant lands, and introduce new commodities to the local market. But Aleppo was more than just a marketplace. It was a place where the East met the West, where the exotic met the familiar. Here, Chinese silks would meet Roman glassware, Indian spices would mingle with Persian rugs, and Arabian horses would trade hands with European merchants. This fusion of cultures is evident even today in the architecture, food, music, and traditions of Aleppo. Over time, Syria's position along the Silk Road enriched its culture, making it a unique blend of Eastern and Western influences. The country's art, music, cuisine, and even its language bear the imprint of centuries of cultural exchange. To think of Syria as merely a country would be an understatement. It was a melting pot, a crossroads, a meeting point of civilizations. It was here that the East and the West didn't just trade goods, but exchanged ideas, philosophies, and ways of life. Syria, thus, was not just a country, but a melting pot of cultures, where East met West. The world owes its written communication to Syria, the birthplace of the first alphabet. This statement might seem surprising to some, but history tells us that the ancient city of Ugarit, nestled within the borders of modern-day Syria, indeed played a pivotal role in the development of the first known alphabet. This ancient city, which thrived around 4,000 years ago, was a bustling hub of trade and culture. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the city life, a revolutionary idea was taking shape, an idea that would forever change the way humans communicate. The scholars of Ugarit were the first to conceive an alphabet, a set of symbols representing the sounds of their spoken language. This was a significant departure from the previously used cuneiform script, which was complex and difficult to master. The Ugaritic alphabet, in contrast, was made up of just 30 symbols, making it easier to learn and use. This was a true democratization of the written word, opening up literacy to the masses for the first time in history. This development was monumental not just for Ugarit, but for the entire human civilization. It transformed the way people communicated, recorded history, and shared knowledge. It made the transfer of complex ideas possible, paving the way for advancements in science, philosophy, and art. The Ugaritic alphabet, which was adapted and modified over time, formed the basis of the Phoenician alphabet, which in turn influenced the Greek and Roman alphabets. These alphabets are the ancestors of the ones we use today, from the Latin alphabet, used in English and many other languages, to the Cyrillic alphabet used in Russian and other Slavic languages, and the Arabic alphabet used across the Middle East and North Africa. So, the next time you pen a letter, type a message, or read a book, remember the ancient city of Ugarit. Remember Syria. In essence, every word we write, every story we tell, has its roots in Syria. Syria, a haven for food lovers, is the home of many dishes enjoyed globally today. The country's cuisine is a mouth-watering tapestry of tastes and textures woven together by centuries of culinary evolution. Imagine walking through the bustling markets of Damascus or Aleppo, your senses assaulted by the enticing aromas of sizzling meats, baking bread, and aromatic spices. There you would find the heart and soul of Syrian cuisine. One of the staples of Syrian cuisine, hummus, a delectable spread made from mashed chickpeas, tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic, has won hearts and stomachs worldwide. Not just a dip, hummus is also a key ingredient in many Syrian dishes, adding a creamy, nutty depth of flavor that's hard to resist. Then there's falafel, those golden balls of ground chickpeas or fava beans, deep-fried to perfection. Crunchy on the outside, soft and flavorful on the inside, they are a popular street food often served in a warm pita bread with a generous dollop of tahini sauce. And who could forget shawarma, thin slices of marinated meat, usually lamb or chicken, stacked on a vertical spit and slow-roasted to succulent perfection, then served in a warm flatbread with a medley of fresh vegetables and tangy sauces. But Syrian cuisine is more than just these famous dishes. It's a testament to the country's rich and diverse history, reflecting the influences of the many cultures that have passed through its lands. From the hearty stews of the Bedouins to the delicate pastries of the Ottomans, every dish tells a story of migration, trade, and conquest. Syria's influence on world cuisine is undeniable. Its flavors have crossed borders and oceans, finding their way into kitchens and restaurants around the world. From the humble chickpea to the aromatic spices, Syrian cuisine has left an indelible mark on global gastronomy. Every bite into a Syrian dish is a journey through time and cultures. Syria, the pulsating musical heart of the Arab world, where the oud, the ancestor of all guitars, was born. Immerse yourself in the lyrical narrative of Syria, a land where music is not just an art form, but a deep-rooted tradition that narrates the nation's vibrant history and diverse culture. As the birthplace of the oud, an iconic instrument that is the forebear of all guitars, Syria's musical heritage is as rich and profound as the resonant notes of this magnificent instrument. Traditional Syrian music with the oud at its heart is a captivating blend of melodies and rhythms that echo the country's diverse influences. It's a harmonious fusion of the region's historical and cultural interactions, a testament to Syria's role as a crossroads of civilizations. Syria's music isn't just confined within its borders, it has profoundly influenced Arab music as a whole. Just as the pulsating beats of the darbuka drum reverberate across the desert, the impact of Syrian music has echoed across the Arab world, shaping its musical landscape. Syria has given the world an array of renowned musicians who have carried this rich tradition forward. The soulful music of Sabah Fakhri, often dubbed as the Caesar of Arabic song, has transcended borders, enchanting audiences worldwide. Likewise, the legendary singer and composer Farid al-Atrash, known for his masterful oud playing, has left an indelible mark on Arab music. The music of Syria is not just melody and rhythm, it's a powerful narrative, a story told through the strains of the oud and the voices of its people. It's a testament to the resilience and creativity of a nation that continues to influence the world through its rich musical heritage. From the soulful notes of the oud to the rhythmic beats of the darbuka, the music of Syria is a symphony of cultures, an auditory tale of a nation's journey through time. A journey that, like the melodies of its music, is filled with moments of joy, sorrow, love, and hope. A journey that continues to resonate in the hearts and minds of those who listen. Syria's music, like its history, is a symphony of cultures.